Good morning. So what do you think? You think the Vaseline program will be cancelled before summer? That's what I predicted. Well, these stories, they keep pouring in. I will not be able to cover a fraction of it. And what about all these people who complain about side effects now? They must be evil, right? Conspiracy theorists. One thing about them, I don't think they have anything to gain, no, by telling the stories. Yeah. So I have stories, and I have a terrible quote. I tried to read it. It's hard. The first story is from Norway. Public Health Institute in Norway, they updated its Vaseline program, or guidelines. The guidelines was updated. They now instruct medics to thoroughly evaluate nursing home residents before giving them the Vaseline. They say, for very ill people who are not expected to live long, the benefit of the shot may be marginal. That's what they say. Now, why do they say this? Well, something happened, of course, in Norway. They started giving the shot on the 27th of December, and old people was a priority. So they started to get the shot. Since then, well, it's like 2 weeks, isn't it? A bit more than 2 weeks. 23 people have died shortly after receiving the shot. And they looked into it, and they say they have linked 13 of these deaths to side effects from the Vaseline. I wonder what the kids say, the children of these old people who died shortly after getting the shot. 23 of them died. Right. And then there is this quote. I hope you're sitting down. Yeah, this is terrible. This is from the authorities. They say, we do not see anything alarming with these figures. All deaths are in elderly and frail people with underlying diseases. End of quote. Right. Nothing to be alarmed about. These people were old. They were frail. Nothing to be alarmed about. They were old and frail. Wow. Let that sink in, if you want. Yeah. Evil bastards. Right. They died because of the shot. The shot was supposed to help them, and then they died. But they were old and frail. Nothing to be alarmed about. Right. The next story is from the United States. I think it's from Connecticut. It's a guy called Duncan, like the donuts. You can check it out. He's a frontline healthcare worker. He did his own research and decided to get the shot. And this story is told by his wife, Jennifer. And she says, the last 8 days have been incredibly challenging. On the 26th of December, my husband got the shot. Shortly after, he developed a slight fever and general exhaustion. Right? The following day came with incredible challenges that resulted in my husband being bedridden, whole body exhaustion, incredibly high fevers, chills, headaches, nausea. He could barely pick his arm up. Symptoms continued to worsen, and I ultimately brought him to a privately held emergency room in Connecticut, Hartford, for further care. Without sharing specifics, I'll share that my husband was and continues to be so incredibly ill. The hospital has been testing every potential cause for his symptoms, which has included 20 plus tests and counting. countless x-rays, multiple ultrasounds, spinal taps, regular ongoing blood work for blood bacteria, to name a few. Wow, what a story, isn't it? So this guy did his own research and decided, this is good, I'm going to take it. And then this happened. Right. Well, maybe this wife of his is a conspiracy theorist. Evil woman. Wow. All right. The final story is from Kansas. The Coffee County Health Department. They are starting to give the shot to people. But the nurses will not do it. Amazing. Yeah. Yeah, this was this call. Health Department Administrator Lindsay Payer said to 13 News on Wednesday, 3 days ago. She said, neither she nor her staff feel comfortable giving the Vaseline. Instead, the county health department will contract with at least one outside nurse to give the shots. So of course these nurses are conspiracy theorists. Evil nurses. Well, there's one thing about these nurses. They have nothing to gain from refusing to give the shot. I can see any gain for these nurses. So why are they doing it? They must be evil, right? Right. Now, the companies, they have something to lose for real. Yeah. The companies who have the rights to these shots, right? But they are all good, aren't they? Yeah. They are correct. Absolutely. So why would a nurse refuse to give the shot to anyone? Unless she knows something. I can't think of any other reason. She must know something. Yeah. She have seen something. Something must have happened. Because she's supposed to give the shot, right? And now she's refusing. So what happened? What did she see? What does she know? Yeah. Right. Yeah, finally, I want to tell you about this. This is a political story. This is from the Netherlands. They have an election on the 17th of March. And you know, this is an important country for the EU. Now, they are letting the government fall. There's 4 coalition parties. Yeah, it's a rich country. They give a lot of money to Brussels. So this is very interesting. And I will talk more about this. What's going on in the Netherlands. They have this guy, Mark Rutte, you know. He's the PM. And he's a fantastic globalist. He's one of the best here in Europe. So maybe they are worried about this election result. Well, they can always rig it or cheat, right? If they are not happy with the result. I suppose they can. Maybe Brussels will help them. Yeah. See? Another conspiracy theory. Right. Now be good. Bye.